You shine with the light of newfound wisdom. Could it be that you have at last accepted the supremacy of the sun? No matter. You have each completed your task and proven yourself deserving of mercy. No matter. However, if it is freedom you desire, then there is one more thing you must do. However, if it is freedom you desire, then there is one more thing you must do. Pity you will not pledge yourself to the sun. You might have proved useful in the coming Nadam. You might have. Nevertheless, I will permit you to return and fight for the mall. Their cause is futile, with or without your assistance. However, you must first complete a final task, as was my decree. However, you must first complete a final task. You will reconnoiter the encampment of the Dothor. For this task, 2 will go, and 2 will remain. For this task, 2 will go. If the 2 who embark upon this expedition choose to flee, or be captured or killed by the Dothor, then the others will be taken as slaves and serve the sun unto death. Then the others will be taken as slaves and serve the sun unto death. We better not fail then, huh? The question is, who should we send? We better not fail then, huh? That's not for you to decide. Who should we send? Over there. Look, those men are. As of you have conquered Bardam's metal and proven yourself warriors of the steppe. As of you should all be equally capable of carrying out this task, and therefore, You should have no objections of carrying out this task, and therefore you should have no objection to his fate. Brother Magna, a word? The Baduga required that a hostage be male. For if these ones fail, we cannot accept a woman as a slave. Hostage be male. For if these ones fail, we cannot accept a woman as a slave. Therefore, we choose the Firewalker, the one they call Hien. So be it. I shall choose second. So be it. I doubt either of you are the moon I seek, but stranger tales have been told, and men are of no use to me. I don't know what this moon stuff is that he's going on about, but I don't like the sound of it at all. No, of course not. The woman I seek is of the dusk, a gentle, ethereal maiden, a dancer in the morning mist. A gentle, ethereal. You are warriors of the steppe, fierce and brutal, conquerors of magic, stone and steel. Ethereal, you are not. Conquerors of magic, stone and steel. Ethereal, you are not. Think nothing of it. I wish we had come sooner. I knew it once he was dead. How well your task befitted you both. But I slew the beast responsible. How well your task. But since I must choose, I choose you. You did well milking the sheep. But since they took a liking to you, I am told. Who are these outsiders? They took a liking to you. Gogetsu and Soul, then. I have hoped to see these undying ones for myself, but it seems it was not meant to be. Undying ones for myself, but it seems it was not meant to be. We were unawares. Darth here lies far to the south, where the grass turns to sand. Return with the valuable knowledge, and all will be free to rejoin the mall. Now go. Return with the valuable knowledge, and all will be free to rejoin the mall. Now go. Who are you? Why have you come? Not to cross the sands. That much is certain. Have no fear, my friend. We shall see them free soon enough. Let us quit this place and speak with our plans outside. Soon enough. Let us quit this place and speak with our plans outside. Before you ask more, we are friends more. Are come to the strength of the world for ourselves. This plane they hope we will never return. I shall enjoy disappointing them. This plane they hope we will never return. According to my map, there is a colossal wreck to the south which should provide a vantage point from which to survey the Thor. from afar. Let us go and do just that. From afar. Let us go and do just that. For your ears, I beg you to walk among us. Come, look on our glory in this way. We fear no threat, least of all the mole, though if you were of the Boromir, I would burn the flesh from the bones here and now. You can stand, yes.
Matters not. Gesser was a great warrior. He will return to us in time. How he died matters not.
Not soon enough. The Northern is nearly upon us. Mayhap we should cancel restraint until after.
I do not understand. If Gesser is dead, how should he return?
Silence! You become a spy, so ignore our ways.
We know you are fearless, and that you are called the Undying Ones.
That is true. None are braver than the Dauphines, but we do not fear death. With death, a warrior must dance boldly, fearlessly. For thus does his soul burn bright. With death, a warrior must dance boldly. Then, in death, his soul quite exalted. The flesh rots, but the soul endures. As ere the seasons have turned, so he shall return. When he is glimpsed in the eyes of a newborn, he is blessed with the same name, that he may grow into a great warrior once more.
You mean to tell me these newborn babes and fallen warriors are one and the same? Madness! You mean to tell me these newborn babes and fallen warriors are one and the same? Madness!
Over there. Look. Those men are in danger. Over there. Look. Those men are in danger. Gah! Too late for the one. Perhaps, but there is yet time to save the other. Too late for the one. Perhaps, but there is yet time to save. Come, we cannot abandon him to his fate. Come, we cannot abandon him to his fate. I owe you my life. My name is Coco. Welcome to Dothro-Ka. Nay, friend. My life. Think nothing of it. I but wish we had come sooner. Nay, friend. Think nothing of it. I knew at once he was dead. It will come as Gant's comfort. I fear, but I slew the beast responsible. Gant's comfort. I fear. Nay, that is no way for Dothro to die. Nay, that is no way. What is this? Who are these outsiders? Many. What is this? Who are these outsiders? And let these things dictate their perceptions. Consider Sadhu-Katan. Forgive me. We were returning from our hunts when we were caught unawares by Masasuri. These ones saved me, but Geezer is Masasuri. These ones saved me, but Geezer is. Who are you? Why have you come? Not to cross the sands. That much is certain. Who are you? Why have you come? I have heard tales of travelers in league with another tribe. Are you they? Who do you serve? Answer me. Are you they? Who do you serve? Answer me. If I may begin to answer your questions, before you ask more, we are friends of the mall, and we are come to see the strength of the authority for ourselves. And we are come to see the strength of the mall. The little lamps who wandered to and fro at the behest of their gods? The little lamps who wandered to and fro at the behest of what fools you are to share the soil of such weaklings. Next you will tell me you wish to fight in the Nadam. So you do. That is unexpected, yet not unwelcome. So you do. That is unexpected. I am Sadhu, Patan of the Dothro. For your deeds, I grant you leave to walk among us. Come, look on our glory and despair. I grant you leave to walk among us. You have completed your. We fear no tribe, least of all the mall. Though, if you were of the Oromnir, I would burn the flesh from your bones here and now. If you were of the Oromnir, I would burn the flesh from your bones here and now. You can stand, yes? See to the corpse. Yes, Patan. Perhaps more to the corpse. Are there? Well, they do not lack in skill. So that is the leader of the Goro. Clearly not a woman to be crossed. So that is the leader of the Goro. But how clearly polishedly she spoke of her dead. Thee to the corpse? But surely this warrior deserves better than that. Surely this warrior deserves better than that. Forgive me, sir, but I cannot in good conscience ignore the callous disregard that woman showed for her kinsman. We must seek her out at once. With me. For her kinsman. We must seek her out at once. With me. For her kinsman.
How he died matters not. Gesser was a great warrior. He will return to us in time. How he died matters not.
Not soon enough,
Gesser was a
Hatu.
great
The Nardum
warrior.
is nearly upon
He will
us.
return to
Mayhap
us in
we should
time.
counsel restraint until after.
How he died matters not.
Not soon enough,
Gesser
Hatu.
was a great
The Nardum
warrior.
is nearly upon
He
us.
will return.
I do
Mayhap
not
we should
understand.
counsel
If
restraint
Gesser is
until
dead,
after.
how should he return?
Soon enough, Hatu. The Nardum is nearly upon us.
I do not
Silence!
understand. If
You
Gesser
come to
is dead,
spy on us, knowing
how should
naught
he
of our
return?
ways.
I do not-
Silence!
We know you are
come to spy on
fearless,
us, knowing naught of
and
our
that you are
ways.
called the Undying Ones.
Silence!
We know you are fearless,
That is
and
true.
that you are called
None
the
are braver
Undying
than the Dothal, for we do not fear death.
We know you are fearless.
That is true. With death, a warrior must dance boldly, fearlessly. For thus does his soul burn bright. With death, a warrior must dance boldly. Then, in death, his soul shines white, exalted. The flesh rots, but the soul endures. And ere the seasons have turned, so he shall return. But the soul endures. When he is glimpsed in the eyes of a newborn, he is blessed with the same name, that he may grow into a great warrior once more. Eyes of a newborn, he is blessed with the same name, that he may grow into a great warrior.
You mean to
once
tell
more.
me these newborn babes and fallen warriors are one and the same? Madness! You mean to tell me these newborn babes and fallen warriors are one and the same? Madness! You mean to tell me these newborn babes and fallen warriors are one and the same? Madness! You mean to tell me these newborn babes and
I gave you leave to observe, not to insult our beliefs. I gave you leave to observe, not to insult our beliefs. Have care what you say. Otherwise do as you will. Have care what you say. Otherwise do as you will. Have care what you say. Otherwise do as you will.
Such contempt was in their eyes. I have never known. But for the soul to live on, as they say, is not something I can so easily accept. For the soul to live on, as they say, is not something. Do they truly believe this? All of them? That in death there can be rebirth, retribution. In any event, we came here in search of information. We cannot leave without speaking with her people. We came here in search of information. We cannot leave without speaking with her people. We came here. I know you. Reunion. The traveler with the mole girl. Any idea how many boots with I know you. Reunion. I marked you after I left the Oromir. One from Doma. Others I could not place. My name is Coco. Welcome to Dotho Ka. He was asking about my name is Coco. Welcome to Coco sounds to your ear the name of a woman? Well, of course. Coco sound that would be because it is. Well, I died a woman and was reborn a man because it is. It is of no moment. The soul is the soul. It is the flesh. the flesh. The soul is this. Perhaps you scoff? Many would. Many look only to the name and the flesh, and let these things dictate their perceptions. Consider Sadu Katan 3 times before she died a man. Yet he returns as a woman the 4th. 3 times before she died. Yet she is no less fierce. And any outsider foolish enough to think so will learn the truth to their peril. Any outsider foolish enough to think so will learn the truth to their peril. Okay. So will learn the truth to their peril. Impressive, is it not? 'Twas slain by my boy. Impressive. We were childhood friends. 'Twas slain he and I, my boy, before he fell and returned, a master of the bowl. It is good to see that he restrains his skill. His skill. A master of the bowl. It is good to see that he restrains his skill. His skill. The cycle of death and rebirth? It is simply that. Take me. I died in battle with the Hongo. Fiercely did I fight, and so I returned. I died in battle with the Hongo. Alas, fiercely did I fight. We know not of our past lives. I must learn what it means to be Volkyar again and again. It is difficult to remember everything, but important. It is difficult to remember everything, but important. Ah, so you have completed your inquiries? You have completed your inquiries? It is as she said. They believe with every fiber of their being that their bravest warriors will be reborn. They believe with every fiber of As for me, I observed some of their warriors at practice. They are as formidable as the Oromnir, perhaps more, and their weapons are their equal as well. Yet, while they do not lack in skill and resources, 'tis plain to see that their numbers are inferior. Thank you, kind stranger. Had you not arrived, I would have... Soul? What are you doing here? Had you not arrived, I would have... That can't wait. Your Gono's people are under attack. Come, we have to help them. Could you just tell us what happened here? Could you just tell us what happened? The Quirrell's settlement was attacked, but I was too late. This is all there was to be seen when I arrived. You needn't worry, though. They escaped. I managed to track them back to Reunion. Upon finding them, however, I was greeted with looks of fear and disgust. They would only suffer being long enough to explain the will of Karash and to blame for their wounds. The exile of Quirrell created their own. The Chaghan shelter where I was first cast up. Where see the wealth of Raj source of Raj and the Chaghan praised it as a blessing from the best water. They commit all manner of a large man with an axe? You have any idea how many brutes with axe come stomping through these parts? You have any idea how many bears with wings come stomping through these parts? A burly red-faced Regadon? Yes, I I remembered. He was asking about the Query clan, but they haven't lived here in ages. He was asking about the Query clan, but they haven't lived here in ages. I will help you. Ah, that unruly fellow in search of the Query clan? If he took my advice, he's headed due west to search for their settlement. Or what's left of it. If he took my advice, he's headed due west to search for their settlement. Or what's left of it. Your presence is worth holy in my have made good company of trouble in recent days. Ever since I was bested by Dorgono at the pier, everything has gone wrong. My inner beast remains stronger, and my ability to fight along with it. Thank you, kind stranger. There are moments had you not arrived, I would have... Soul? What are you doing here? Had you not arrived, I would have... That can't wait. Dorgono's people are under attack. Come, we have to help them. That can't wait. I know not what Dorgono's people are under attack. Come, I signed myself up for. I knew only that I Soul, you have come. Hope is not yet lost, though I fail to see why you chose to bring the worm. Is not yet lost, though I fail to see why you chose to bring the worm. Worm? Why? It must be solved. You. Could you just tell us what happened here? Do what you must to prepare, and I shall do the same. Just tell us what the Quirrell's settlement was attacked, but I was too late. This is all there was to be seen when I arrived. You needn't worry, though. They escaped. I managed to track them back to Reunion. Upon finding them, however, I was greeted with looks of fear and disgust. They would only suffer me long enough to explain the will of Karaj is to blame for their woes. The exile of Quirrell have created a clan of their own. The Chaghan. They offered me shelter when I was first cast out. Where the Quirrell see the will of Karaj as a source of wrack and ruin, the Chaghan praised it as a blessing from the Dusk Mother. They commit all manner of heinous acts when Karaj takes hold. They commit all manner. Some would even slay their own kin and claim it in the name of the mother. I could not abide their savagery and soon left. Still, my people mistake me for one of the Chaghan now. Still, my people after all that work, all that training, they would deny me, but I cannot give up. I will avenge my people and earn their trust. They would deny me, but I cannot give up. Your opponents are warriors who freely indulge in their inner beast. You do not stand a chance alone. I will help you. Warriors who freely indulge in their inner beast. I have no need of your aid, Worm. I will help you. You would only get in my way with your reveling and withering. You would only get in my way with your soul's proven act. Reveling and withering. On the other hand, would be welcome. What say you? Soul's proven act. On the other hand, would be welcome. What say you? Soul's proven act. On the other hand, would be welcome. Thank you. Your presence alone is worth 100 warriors. Thank you. Axe and with me at your side. That's another 100 at your disposal. Dealing with the Chaghan should be as child's play. Another 100 at your disposal. Dealing with the Chaghan should be as child's play. Do as you like. I only ask you don't slow us down. For now, return to reunion and rest. The Chaghan have grown careless and should prove easy for me to track. When the time comes, I expect you to be ready, Curious George. Huh? I mean, you're right. You can count on me. Huh? I mean, I should not be long, Soul. Soon we will put an end to their madness. I should not be long, Soul. Soon we will put an end. That woman is insufferable. She's arrogant, rude, pig-headed. That woman is insufferable. She finally called me by name. Pig-headed. He is also right. Battle against the Chaghan could be wholly in my present condition. Let us return to reunion. Let us return to reunion. Right. Let's see. Soul, let me speak plain. What exactly are you here? Soul, let me speak plain. What exactly? Brother worries about me? Does he? It seems I've made good company of trouble in recent days. Brother worries about me? Does he? It seems I've made good company ever since I was bested by Dorgono at the pier. Everything has gone wrong. My inner beast remains dominant, and my ability to fight along with it has gone wrong. My inner beast remains dominant, and there are moments when my blood quickens, and I dare to hope that the inner beast would awaken, only to find myself racked by visions of Dorgono and my strength abandoning me. I know not what is going on inside me, know not how to conquer it. I knew what is only that I had to follow Dorgono. What in heaven's name is wrong with me? Could it be as simple as that? I confess I have felt rather unfocused of late, but I'm not so certain it is a mere matter of training. In any case, this problem is my burden. It will not be solved by thrusting it upon others. This problem is my burden. And if I am to be ready for our battle, it must be solved quickly. And if I won't keep you any longer, though. Do what you must to prepare, and I shall do the same. I won't keep you any longer, though. Do what you must to Well, guys, this is it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it today, and for this episode, and Happy New Year to all of you. And don't worry, there will be more contents in the New Year's, and yes, stay tuned to see more updates on that. And there will be a new plan going into the New Year's, and yes, there will be more on that. And until next time, have a good night, everybody. And until next time, have a good night, everybody. And until next time, have a good night.